Thank you, Amelia. Now, before this line of storms began forming, we saw a couple big supercells. Those are the rotating storms, and one of those produced a brief tornado touchdown caught by our storm chaser, Chad Casey. This was in the very small town of Potosi, about 30 miles southwest of Eastland, about 25 miles southeast of Abilene. And you can see pretty much it lifted there, wasn't on the ground very long. That tornado watch has been canceled for much of the area. There's one county that remains under it here in North Texas. That's Grayson County. Elsewhere, we've got the severe thunderstorm watch in yellow for Dallas and Tarrant counties, eastward through Greenville and Sulphur Springs, down through the Waco area. That said, we have noticed with time a downward trend in the intensity of these storms. This is a massive weather system here. You can see snow in its northern flank from the Dakotas all the way up into north of Minneapolis right now. Big time severe weather earlier in Illinois. We showed you the big tornado there around Kankakee. There are severe thunderstorm warnings on the south side of Chicago right now, around the Kansas City area. And of course, here at home, the news is that those severe thunderstorm warnings were actually allowed to expire. And so we are no longer under severe thunderstorm warnings across North Texas. We've got flash flood warnings, though, that continue for Denton County, Tarrant County, Dallas County, and into Collin County. These torrential downpours could trigger some instances of flash flooding. So here's the northern end of the line. This is what's been producing some of the higher wind gusts. When it came through Gainesville, we had a gust to 66. We're not seeing that potential. I think the winds are maybe going to peak out around 50, 55, possibly up to 60 miles an hour. These storms will arrive in the bottom area around 10:39, Wolf City at 10:45, Commerce closer to 11 o'clock. We take you down into Dallas County. Boy, what a cloud-to-ground lightning display we're seeing at this hour right now, moving into downtown Dallas. These storms moving east roughly at 40 miles an hour, puts them in Garland at 10:23, Mesquite 10:31, Forney at 10:44, Kaufman at 11:06, and finally the west shores of Lake Tawakoni at roughly 11:17. Torrential downpours, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. The hail size has also come down considerably. In fact, most of these storms are really not producing any hail at all at this point in time. And if they do, it would likely be small, pea size, dime size, penny size, that variety. And some strong storms continue to rumble across Johnson County into Ellis County. The other good news, we're not seeing any rotation signatures on radar like we were earlier this evening. So looking at the severe weather threats, wind gusts may top out close to severe levels, up around 55 miles per hour. We might, in a couple instances, maybe see up to a quarter-sized hail, and there's a very low potential of a brief spin-up tornado, but even that threat is going down. Now, tomorrow there's a small window for a few storms to potentially turn severe. That threat, though, is really going to be confined to East Texas and to southeastern portions of North Texas, roughly from Van Zandt County, the Athens area, Corsicana, down through Mejia and Palestine. Looking out there right now, that is our Dallas tower camera lighting up with lightning strikes. 62 now at DFW. We're down 20 degrees from our afternoon temperature. 63 Love Field, 67 Alliance. We'll take the rain. We certainly do need it. That's for sure. There's a look at the cooler air spreading in. It's upper 50s to low 60s from DFW to the north and west, and where the storms quite haven't reached yet, we're still in the mid-70s, Mineola, Canton, into the Tyler vicinity. So here's Futurecast. These storms will continue to head eastbound over the next few hours. They will likely stay just below severe levels. It's not out of the question we could see a couple more warnings issued, but the severe weather threat now, compared to what it was earlier this evening, has certainly decreased. Showers and storms continue after midnight. They'll likely not be severe. Tomorrow morning, just a few scattered showers, maybe a couple rumbles of thunder. Here comes the cold front, though. As that charges in from the north and west, it may help to briefly intensify some storms off to our south and east. This front, though, is going to bring in cooler, drier air that you'll start to feel late tomorrow afternoon. You'll likely wake up to temperatures in the low 40s early Thursday morning. And Thursday afternoon, with bright sunshine, we should see high temperatures reach the mid-60s. So all we have to do is really get through tonight, and there'll be a few of us to the east that see some storms tomorrow. But beyond that, the weather is looking much nicer. Thursday, 65. We'll take it up to 78, bright sunshine on Friday. Breezes kick up. On Saturday, that will kick our temperature up to 83. Sunday is a windy day. I think we'll top out around 80, but a strong cold front will be blowing through here later in the afternoon, and that will spell a much cooler start to next week. Monday's high 58. St. Patrick's Day, we're back in the 60s.